Hello there, everyone, and welcome to another episode here with Hypnotherapy Training International and Dr. John Butler. And today topic is weight loss. So people often go to hypnotherapies to lose weight, but maybe we would ask why hypnotherapists are not a nutritionist. So perhaps, John, you can tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this is a very interesting topic, a complex topic. This is just one of those off-the-cuff interviews, so I'll give you some of the main points. When a person learns about diet or healthy nutrition, or just observes that they're eating way more than they need and are putting on a lot of weight, they have that information, but then they can't implement it. They know they shouldn't eat the cakes and biscuits and sugary foods and so on, but they are drawn to them. And now we have to look at that dependency or addiction even to food. We often say it's comfort eating. Well, that's a very, very loose term. I often say if a person is eating for comfort, they must feel uncomfortable to begin with. So we need to know what's driving that behavior. The intellectual knowledge never resolves problems. That's a common mistake still in therapy. If I intellectually understand the problem, I will solve it. No, that's only part of the solution. We must change the underlying feelings that drive the behavior, which are far stronger because they're at the subconscious level of the mind, which has more power over mind and body. And so it's impossible to change those just by thinking I should give up this comfort eating. So the person must be motivated and committed, and we must work with their levels of motivation, particularly subconsciously. That's where the hypnotherapist comes in, to help them understand and change the emotional drivers for that behavior. So we motivate the client, help them overcome the emotional barriers to losing weight. Perhaps that weight has so many secondary gains. It may be a buffer against relationships, that their weight is a way of avoiding intimacy. They might have problems from their past in that area. The weight might have some other functions that are, on the one hand, you might say very strange. Why would a person be using weight in that way? But then when you understand their emotional baggage they carry, you can see that that weight has a functional basis to it. So we must uncover that and help the person change it. And we program them, of course, to have motivation, discipline, control the amounts and the types of foods that they eat. And by programming the imagination, visualization, abilities, and so on, the person can become very strong in overcoming cravings and temptations. And as I say with hypnotherapy, where we're working with deep emotional issues, we must deal with them properly for long-term success. Otherwise, the results will be short-term. Now, to deal with those emotions that are deeply embedded in the mind, we have regression and reprocessing. It's often called analytical hypnotherapy, and we deal with those processes and problems in the mind at the level at which they are embedded in the subconscious, deep in the neural pathways, and we have the skills and tools. If you're a competent hypnotherapist and you've trained properly, you'll be able to help people with those as well. So this is a very quick overview of some of the main points, Idan, regarding weight loss and how hypnotherapy helps with that problem.
So thank you so much again, John, for that. And for those of you at home listening, and if you'd like to learn more about weight loss and hypnotherapy and hypnosis, I highly recommend checking hypnotherapytraininginternational.com. Under the courses section, there's a course in particular for called Hypnotherapy Skills for Life Change, and that's both for people wanting to lose weight and also those practitioners working with people trying to lose weight. So thanks once again, and I now would leave the links in the below.
Thank you, Idan, and thank you all for listening.